Okay. Alright guys, starting from where we stopped in the previous class, we're going to be doing multiplication today, okay? So, if you remember from our previous class, we were able to talk about addition, the basics. We did subtraction as well. So today we are going to look at multiplication and division. Okay, like in this particular video, we are going to look at multiplication and division. Okay, so multiplication is simply repeated addition, right? That's what multiplication is. So when we repeatedly add, okay, like I earlier talked about it. Let's say five persons have two balls each. Okay, five persons have two balls each. So how many balls are there? So that expression can be written mathematically as 2 balls of each person times the 5 persons. Okay, so that will give us that we have 10 balls altogether, right? Good. So now if you see this kind of multiplication, we are just multiplying a single digit against a single digit. Now what about when we have a bigger digit? Let's say 25 persons, and let's say 25 persons have 10 balls each. 25 persons have 10 balls each. How many balls would that be altogether? 25. So that would be like 25 times 10, right? 25 times 10. Okay, so how do we now get the answer to this? This is actually not going to be so easy, like in the addition and all that. So what we just do is we multiply. We use this method. Remember that when we did addition, we also did something like this, where we have, this is the unit and this is the word, the tens. Okay, alright, so we are multiplying two digits now, two digit numbers. Yeah. And so 0 times 5 will be what? So we do the multiplication based on digit to digit now. Just like we did addition, where we did digit to digit addition, where we have more than one digit in a number. Okay, so 0 times 5 gives us 0, because nothing multiplied by something makes us to have nothing. So if what this means is that if 5 people have nothing, so what is the total of what they have? The total is what? Nothing. So 0 times 5 is 0. 0 times 2 is 0. 1 times 5 is 5. See what I did? 0 times 5, I had 0. I wrote it under the unit. 0 times 2, I had 0. I wrote it under the tens. Then since I'm done using this to multiply, I'll use 1 to also multiply. So 1 times 5, I get 5. 1 times 2, I get 2. Okay? Of course, I write it as an overflow. Okay, so now after we have multiplied, what do? We add what is down here. So 0 plus 0 here is 0. 0 plus 5 here is 5. And 0 plus 2 here is what? 2. So you see, this result is what you get when you multiply 25 and 25 and 10. You get 250. Okay, so you see, that's how multiplication is. It's very simple. Okay, so now let's take it further to, let's say we have 323 multiplying 17. 323 multiplying 17. Okay, you can see this is a 3-digit number and this is a 2-digit number. So of course we position them according to their place value. So we have 3, 2, 3, which is 100, tens and units, and then we have 17. Okay, so we can multiply this. So 7 times 3 is 21. So we have 1. And when we get 1, 7 times 3 is 21, right? So we are going to write 1 and take 2. to the next multiplication. So 7 times 3 gives us 21, so we have 1, we carry 2. 7 times 2 is 14, but remember that there is a 2 here. There is a 2 here, so that 14 plus 2 gives you 16. 14, 15, and 16 gives you 16. So that means the number here now becomes 16. So we write 6. And then we carry 1. 7 times 3 is going to be 21. Okay, 21 plus 1 is going to be what? 22. So since that's all, we don't have anything else, so we just write 22. We don't have any other number here, so we just write what is left. Okay, so we go again. 1 times 3. 1 times 3 here gives us 3. 1 times 2 gives us 2. 1 times 3 gives us 3 here. Can you see that? So when we are done multiplying, so we add. So 1 plus 0 here is 1. 6 plus 3 is 9. 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 plus 3 here is what? 5. So the total of this multiplication of 323 by 17 will give us 5491. You get that, right? So that's how multiplication works. So whatever number of digits you're multiplying, if you follow this method, you get to, the solution, okay, very quickly and nicely and smoothly. All right. So if this is okay, I think this is okay for multiplication. So if it were 3 digits, okay, if it were, let's say we have let's say we have so let's say we have 1 1 2 4 times 1 2 2 1. Okay, so just to take your thinking a little bit further, we are going to do this 1 1 2 4 times 2 2 1. 1 times 4 here gives us 4. 1 times 2 gives you 2. You see what I'm doing? 1 times 1 gives me 1. 1 times 1 gives me 1. Alright, so I go with 2. 2 times 4 gives me 8. So see where I'm writing it. Okay, gives me 8. I don't think so. Okay, so let's say we have 1 1 2 4 times 2 2 1. Okay, to multiply. Just doing this to take your mind, to make your mind, think further. 1 times 4 is what? 4. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 1, 1. 1 times 1, 1. So we go with 2 now. 2 times 4 gives me 8. 2 times 2 gives me 4. You see where I wrote the 8? When I'm using the second number to multiply, the multiplication is always done from the right. Yeah. So when I'm using the second number to multiply, I write the result under it. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 1 again is 2. 2 times 4 is going to be 8. 2 times 2 is going to be 4. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. So I'll add. This is 4 plus nothing, which is 4. 2 plus 8 plus nothing is 10. Right? So I'll write 0 and I'll take 1. Add it to this to become 2. 2 plus 4 is going to be 2 plus 4, 6 plus 8 is 14. So I write 4 and I'll take 1. 1 times 1 here is 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 4 is 8. 2 plus 2 is 4 and bringing down this 2. So I have this digit. This is 248,404. 248,404. Okay, so that's what the result is here. So this is how basically you carry out multiplication. This type of multiplication is often called long Is it long multiplication now? Yeah. So that's that. All right. So one thing I would like you guys to know about so much is your multiplication table for single digit numbers, because once you can do that, you will be able to do others. And again, please, try repeating these examples that I have done. Why you should do that is because it will help you to master it, and in case you have and you also see a correction, because if you try doing this and you don't get it, what was here, if you try doing this and you don't seem to be getting it, okay, if you try doing this and you don't get it, you can play the video again and see what I actually did, follow the explanation. Okay, so not to waste time, let's okay,